Have you ever heard a noise so disturbing it made you sick? This is no mere hypothetical question, it's a chilling reality that first came to light in December 2016 when a CIA officer in Havana reported a bizarre illness: nausea, headache, dizziness. These were the initial symptoms, but soon 2 more officers reported similar ailments and the mystery deepened. What was causing this? More importantly, where was it coming from? The officers all reported hearing a strange noise before their symptoms began. Some described it as high-pitched, others compared it to the sound of marbles rolling on a floor. Yet, medical experts were left stumped. They could diagnose the symptoms, resembling those of a concussion, but found no evidence of any such injury. By late 2018, the mystery had spread. 26 Americans and 13 Canadians were now victims of this inexplicable phenomenon. As the number of victims grew, so did the theories about what was causing these strange symptoms. With the Cuban government denying any involvement, investigators were left with more questions than answers. One theory proposed was that a new type of weapon was to blame. However, the CIA itself professed ignorance of any such technology. Another theory pointed the finger at ultrasound. Could a pair of covert eavesdropping devices placed too close together have inadvertently produced a damaging reaction? The FBI, however, found no evidence to back this up. After all, ultrasound operates beyond the range of human hearing. Adding to the enigma were the recordings of the sounds that some victims had captured. 2 scientists who analyzed these recordings identified the noise as the call of love-struck male crickets. Yet, they could not explain why these sounds would cause illness in humans. Despite the investigation, the source of the noise and the cause of the illness remained a mystery. Just when investigators thought they were dealing with an isolated incident, the mystery deepened. In May of 2018, the intrigue moved across the globe to China. An American posted in the consulate in Guangzhou was diagnosed with the same perplexing illness. Soon after, a total of 15 Americans were evacuated, their lives inexplicably upended by an unseen menace. But let's take a step back. Diplomats live in a world rife with stress and tension. They exist under constant surveillance, their lives monitored, their every move watched. It's a pressure cooker environment that could potentially impact their health. Could this high-stress lifestyle be a factor in this enigma? The answer remains as elusive as the cause of the illness itself. No one knew what was happening, why it was happening, or how to stop it. All they knew was that it was spreading, and it was spreading fast. As the mystery illness spread, so did the fear and confusion. While the cause of these strange symptoms remains unknown, the impacts are all too real. The fallout was swift and decisive, proving that in the world of international diplomacy, the unknown can be as potent a catalyst as any. The United States responded to these bizarre incidents by significantly reducing their diplomatic presence in Cuba. The embassy, once bustling with activity, saw a 60% reduction in personnel, a stark testament to the seriousness of the situation. But the diplomatic dance didn't end there. In a move that sent ripples across the political landscape, the United States expelled 15 Cuban diplomats from Washington, D.C. A clear message was sent: the safety of American personnel is paramount, and any threat, known or unknown, will be met with decisive action. What started as a strange noise has evolved into a diplomatic crisis, marking what could be the beginning of a new kind of Cold War.